we're back. So this is for the another entry for the TNS2 known as Physics for Engineers. No? Okay, so we will continue the previous chapter, which is this one will be the part 2 of the kinematics. No? Okay, so as I recall, so what is kinematics therefore? No? So kinematics is a branch of mechanics that deals with description of motion, and also it does not deal with the causes of motion. So therefore, if we summarize kinematics, so ang concern lang niya is about the motion lang, no, movement in terms of velocity, time, and distance. So dili na niya apilon ang mga external forces that gives the object emotion, no. So naghatag sa object of motion. So dili na niya cover, wala na siya pakiana, no. So ang ato lang is for the reason nga okay, the main objective of the kinematics is to study the trajectory of a moving object. This to predict the position, no. So mo gina iyahang intensyon niya para lang ma-predict nato ang iyahang position. If let us say in a given time, in a given distance, ana, no. Okay. So, but even when the trajectory is the main objective, we are also going to study other factors that affect the movement of an object one way or another. So, sama anang kuano kana bitawng gravity, no? Gravitational acceleration. It's one that causes the that affects the movement of the object, no? Kay just in case, no, para sa nang sa vertical, no? So when it comes to vertical motion, so murag ginakuha siya sa gravity, no, na maka-influence sa gravity sa tuang motion. Okay, so we will discuss that one later, no. Okay, so that makes the kinematics. Okay, so ang ato ang topic karon is we will discuss about free fall motion. So what is a free fall motion? So the free fall is a motion that happens when we let something fall from certain height without applying force or initial velocity. Meaning to say, if we say free fall, tagak lang yun siya, no? Tagak nga, igo lang siya gi-release, no? And allow the gravitational pull of the object to take over, no? Okay, so, kana lang, no? Ingon na lang ka simple, free fall. So this motion, the acceleration is constant, and that is the gravitational acceleration value of 9.81 meters per second squared. So therefore, in this free fall motion, ang atuang acceleration is constant, but in terms of gravitational acceleration, which is equivalent to 9.81. Okay, so therefore, since we are dealing with a free fall, kaya ang atuang initial velocity therefore is 0, no? Kaya wala man siya, igor man siya, wala siya gi-applyan og wala siya gi-applyan og motion para mo move ang object. Kusa na nga ang object ning move, it's because of the gravitational pull. So therefore, we say that the velocity initial is equal to 0. But since the velocity initial is equal to 0, so ang atuang formula therefore katong mga previous na to nga formula, let us say this one, this formula is gikan ni siya sa acceleration formula. So we replace acceleration with gravity, no? Gravity. So instead nga A atong ibutang dire, atong gibutang is G, no? Kay constant gravitational acceleration. So, di ba ang formula nato dire is velocity final minus velocity initial is equal to AT, no? So karon since 0 man ang atong velocity initial, nahimo siyang velocity final equal to GT, no? So replace acceleration with gravity. Then we have y is equal to 1/2 g times t squared. So asa ganin ni siya nga formula? So kito ni siyang formula nga d is equal to velocity initial times time plus 1/2 acceleration times t squared. Yun nga lang, since that the velocity initial is 0, so mahimong 0 siya, no? Katong velocity initial times t, no? And that makes the term 0. Og na napili na lang nga term is atong equation y. Kaya ang y nato is muna siyang distance, no? Okay, since we're talking about vertical distance, so i-replace nato ang d with y, no? So that makes y is equal to 1/2 times g times t squared, no? Okay. Next is we have the formula. Kini siya nagikan ni siya sa formula nga velocity final squared minus velocity initial squared equal to 2gy, no? Okay, yun nga lang. Okay, mo lagi na, no? Velocity initial is equal to 0. So kung 0 squared di mo siya, wala 0 lang gyapon, no? So nahog siya nga ang nabili na lang is velocity final squared equal to 2gy. Okay, next. This formula is from the average velocity formula, no? So, di ba, dire is d is equal to velocity final plus velocity initial divided by 2 times t, no? Since 0 ang atong initial velocity, so nahimo lang siyang y is equal to velocity final divided by 2 times t, no? Okay, so that is for free fall. So no, naka-indicate dire, y is vertical distance, g is the gravitational acceleration, and velocity vf is the velocity final. Okay, next. Let us try as a sample problem. If we drop a demolition ball from a 10 meters height, what will be the velocity when it impacts with the floor, no? Okay, so ang demolition ball na to, gihulog daw siya 10 meters height. So pila daw ang iyahang velocity after it impacts with the floor. So first we will write the equation and replace the data. So what do you think, class? From the given, no, naatay y, naatay g, no? Of course, g is constant, 9.81. Tapos wala man tay time. So the only formula that we can use is, okay, so while getting the velocity final, so we have velocity final squared equal to 2gy, no? Okay, so simplifying the equation, replace all the values, we have, okay, 2 times 9.8 times 10, no? Okay, so we have 2 times 9.8 o 9.81, no? 9.81 rather na siya, times 10. So nakalimtan ang 1. That is equal to, okay, 196.2. But since namatay squared dire, so if we transpose this squared into the other part of the equation, so it becomes square root, right? Okay, asa man square root dire? Okay, nahimo siyang, okay, 196. Okay, nahimo siyang square root. So therefore, square root of 196, and that gives you 14, no? 14 meters per second, no? Ang ato ang answer. Okay, so ingon na lang ka simple, no? Ang ato ang free fall. Next, let us try a sample problem 2. A drinking glass will break with at least 3.7 meters of velocity when impacted. So mean to say, pag mahug daw ang glass having a velocity of 3.7 meters per second, ma-impact siya ba? Makuan siya, mabangga. Mabuwak daw siya, no? Okay. So, here's the situation. If the drinking glass falls from a table height of 0.8 meters, so ang pangutana, did the glass broke in the floor after the fall, no? So, unsaon man nato pagkabalo nga nabuak ba siya ang glass, no? Okay, so ang pinakamayong kuan diha is identify nato by means of the final velocity. Now, let us calculate the final velocity if kung reach siya aning velocity, meaning to say nag-break ang ato ang glass. Pero kung wala siya kaabot aning velocity, meaning to say wala siya nag-break, no? Okay. So given ang atong height, no? Okay, so same equation lang siguro gyapon natong gamiton, no? Kay height ra man ang given og ang ato ang gravitational acceleration nga 9.81. So write the equation. So we have velocity final squared equal to 2 times gy, no? Okay, so we have 2 times 9.81. So 9.81 guni siya, class, no? But nga no 9.8 lang akong ibutang. Okay, so we have 15.69 6. But since then, nga i-transpose nato ang atong squared from the velocity final to the other side, so mahimo siyang square root. So square root of answer, so that makes, okay, we have 3.96 meters per second. Okay, ang pangutana, nabuak ba ang glass? Okay, so checking the final velocity, we have velocity final equal to 3.96, which is much bigger than 3.7. So therefore, based on the final velocity, the glass indeed broke. So nabuak gid ang atuang glass, no? Pagkahulog sa table. Okay, next. Okay, a mango falls from a tree that is 5 meters high. If right below the tree is a man that is 1.78 meters height, so calculate the velocity of the impact of the mango with the man's head. So meaning to say nga, ang tao sa ubos sa mango tree natagakan no siya og mangga. So pangutana, pila daw ang iyang final velocity sa mango nga nahug sa ni bangga na natagak sa ulo sa tao. Okay. Okay. Point. Okay. First, we must calculate the height, no? So in order for us to calculate the final velocity of the falling mango, okay, mango fruit. Okay. So dapat i-calculate sa nato ang height nga gidagan sa ato, gitagakan sa ato ang mango, no? Okay, so di nato mapil ang height sa tao. Okay, ang ato ang diha man siya nagkuha, no? Ang pangutana is diha man siya mismo sa pag-impact, no, sa mango sa head sa tao, no? Okay, so let us calculate the height. So we have the height of the mango tree, that is 5 meters height, and ang height sa tao, which is 1.78. So that makes, okay, 5 minus 1.78. Okay, we have 3.22, no? Okay, so after we get the height, okay, given the y, so we can now solve for the final velocity. Using the formula, okay, velocity final squared equal to 2gy. Okay, same formula raman din gyapon, no? Okay, walay kalatoy-latoy, no, nga example. Okay, so we have, okay, 2 times 9.81 times 3.22. Okay, so we have, okay, 63. Okay, 11. Actually, nagkaligas lang ni siya sa kwan class, sa decimal, is because wala na ako, 9.8 lang na ako, no? Dili siya 9.81. Okay, so square root of the answer, so that gives you 7.95 or 94, no, meters per second, no? Ang ato ang velocity final for the mango fruit that is falling on the man's head, no? Okay, next topic. So we have vertical motion, no? So what is a vertical motion therefore? So vertical motion happens when an object is thrown vertically with an exerting force or initial velocity. Meaning to say, class, nga kini siya nga type of vertical motion, kini nga type of motion, although vertical, this is one nga murag opposite sa ato ang free fall. Sa free fall is wala siya applying initial velocity. Now, ang diri sa initial vertical motion is i-applyan siya initial velocity. And guess what? Unsa pay laing kabaliktaran niya sa free fall. Okay. Once nga to ang object class, gilabay nato siya pataas. So what will happen? No? Okay. So ang object nato class, maghinay-hinay na siya o decelerate, no? So we assume that the value of the gravitational acceleration using in the equation, that will be negative 9.81. Okay, deceleration man siya. So what does it mean by decelerate? So kung ang iyang initial velocity class is bigger, is not a value, pag-abot siyang velocity final class, by the effect of the gravity pull, so ang iyang one class velocity final magkanam-anam siya og hinay until nga mo zero siya. And once nga mo reach na siya zero class ang velocity final, okay, muna isa kalayan sa ano sa free fall. Okay. Sa vertical motion na initial velocity. Tapos, 0 ang final velocity. Pero sa free fall, 0 ang initial velocity, pero na-value ang velocity final. Okay. So, once the object reaches the peak value of distance y, no, the y max, so diha na siya magsugod og free fall, no. So from the velocity final niya nga 0, so ang velocity final sa during vertical motion is 0. Pag abot sa free fall na class, pagbalik niya, pag free fall na niya, ang gadong velocity final mahimo na to siyang velocity initial sa free fall, no. Okay, dayon we will have a new velocity final, no. So velocity final as it goes, as the object goes down, no. Okay, so what are the examples of vertical motion? So most examples are throwing the object into the mid-air, and when the object reach its peak, it will begin to free fall. Okay, so the final velocity of the object when it reaches the peak is 0, while that gravitational acceleration is therefore negative, no. Kay di sama sa mention earlier that if we try to throw the object upward, so the object will begin to decelerate, no. So pag decelerate siya, class, negative acceleration. Pag negative acceleration, meaning to say negative ang value sa ato ang g, no. Okay, so during upward, so velocity final is equal to 0. So unsay may tabo sa ato ang equation nga ang velocity final karon nahimong 0. Okay, so the equation now changes, no. So gikan sa ato ang formula class nga katong average velocity formula, so we have y max, no. Ang distance nato is gitawag na nato na y max equal to velocity initial, so 0 man atong velocity final, so 0, no. So velocity initial divided by 2 times t, no. Then we have sa ato ang kuan acceleration nga formula. So take note, class, nga ato ang gravitational acceleration is negative, no, during the upwards. Upward lang na siya, negative ang atong g. Then from the equation, di ba, kuan man siya, velocity final minus velocity initial divided by t. So since 0 ang velocity final, so that makes negative velocity initial divided by t. So therefore, ang result mahimo lang gyapong positive. Okay, next. Sinsya na mo, class, medyo gisipon ko, no. Okay, so now next formula is coming from kadubitong velocity final squared minus velocity initial squared equal to 2gy, no. But now, since velocity final is equal to 0, so that makes negative velocity initial squared equal to 2 times, okay, negative atong g, it's because upward, times the y max. Next is we have the distance formula, but now it will be y max equal to, since velocity final ramay 0, so nakaroon na nga to ang formula, o na nga to ang velocity initial times t plus 1/2 times negative g times t squared. So ganiya sa free fall, class, wala ni siya, no. It's because atong velocity initial is 0. So right now present ni siya karon sa tuang vertical motion. Okay, pero ang velocity final now karon ang wala. Okay, so let me recall to you the gravitational. Okay, so hindi na ko mention ni sa inyo dati. So let me discuss to you the gravitational acceleration. It's just the same as the constant acceleration or uniform acceleration. So if we say positive acceleration, okay, ang gravitational acceleration na po siya positive and negative acceleration. Sama sa mention earlier, if we call that positive as when the velocity of the object is increasing, then negative acceleration if when the velocity of the object is decreasing. So that is why when we try to throw the object upward, class, the value of our g will be negative. It's because that, okay, ang atong object will go negative acceleration. So mag-decelerate siya, no? Okay. Let us try a sample problem, no? An archer shoots an arrow up from the floor at a velocity of 4 meters per second. How much is the height that the arrow reach? No? So pila daw ang height nga na-reach sa arrow. So given na nga to ang 4 meters per second nga velocity initial. Of course, velocity initial magini siya kay para mulupad ang atong arrow, so applyan nimo siya og initial velocity. Okay. So, to calculate the height class or let us say the y max. Okay, let us write the equation. So, given na nga to ang velocity initial and since wala man tay time, so we cannot use the equations nga na ay time. So, ang given lang is the gravity and the velocity initial. So, mugamit atong y max is equal to velocity initial squared over 2g. So, mo ni siyang kuan glass, no? Tong velocity initial squared, actually, negative ni siya, no? Okay, negative velocity initial, but since nga negative po datong g, so makancel ra siya, no? Okay, so i-cancel nga to atong negative. Okay, so we write the equation. Okay, replace the data and solve, no? Okay, so pangutana, sir, nawala lagi tong negative, sir. Actually, class, ang negative nato dire sa tong velocity initial, no? Dire, di ba sa tong equation nato dire ganiha? Di ba naman to yung negative? Then dire po sa negative sa tong g, so na-cancel ang ilahang negative 1, no? So mo nang positive na siya tanan. Okay, so that makes y max is equal to, so di na nato kinahanglan mag-negative 9.81 dire, no? Okay, as is na lang nato ang value. So we have 4 meters per second nga velocity. So we have 4 squared divided by 2 times 9.81. Okay, it is possible, class, nga nailiga sa atong result is because I'm using 9.81. There is a PowerPoint is dili. Okay, so almost the same lang, no? So 0.82, no, meters ang ato ang y max. Ni, duola ra oy. Okay. Next, wala kabot metro. Murag mali yata ning problem ngano 4 meters naman yung gibutang nga velocity. Okay, so it doesn't matter, no? As long as na-solve na tong y max. Okay. Next example. A soldier throws a live grenade from the ground to the sniper on the window of the building located 8.5 meters high, no? So meaning to say, ang ato ang sniper class na siya somewhere nasa third floor. Okay, third floor. Okay, butang na to 3 meters per floor. Okay, na siya sa third floor. So kung 2 story kay 6, ang 3 story is 9. So nalagi siya sa kuan lagi. Oh. So nasa sa ika-third floor. So the grenade will explode in 3 seconds after the trigger is released. So mubuto na ang granada, class, no? After 3 seconds. Okay, what velocity must the soldier exert to eliminate the target? Okay. So ang quadri, class, paglabay sa granada, class, is dapat matiming sa sundalo nga pag-abot sa 3 seconds, naabot dito sa sniper, no, sa kalaban kay para mapatay niya, no. So nagi dapat sa timing, no. So nag-agad siya sa iyahang velocity, no. Dili pwede nga kusog kayo yung paglalabay kay ang tendency ana sayo kay moabot ang granada. So pag sayo pa kayo nya wa pay 3 seconds, so makatakas pa ang or kasi makadodge pa, no, nga to ang sniper nga kalaban. Okay. Pero kung too late, so wa pa niabot ang ato ang granada, nibuto na, no? Okay, so dili ma-hit ang ato ang target. So, in order for us to calculate the velocity, so given ang ato ang toink, okay, so nilabay pa gyud siya, balik. Point, okay. So we write the formula. Okay, y max is equal to velocity initial divided by 2 times t, no? Okay. So we'll be using the average velocity formula. So given that natay y max which is 8.5, which is the height of, let us say, the location of the sniper, so we have to calculate, no, the velocity initial. So ato ang i-simplify nato ang formula, so that makes solving for initial velocity, which is equal to now to 2 times y max divided by t, no? So atong t nga gamiton is sa grenade, no, which is 3 seconds. So tama dapat nga inig abot niya dito, mubuto siya, no? Okay. So let us substitute the values. So ang y max na itong gamiton is the height of or the location of the enemy, no? Okay, so that is 8.5. So we have to calculate 2 times 8.5 divided by 3. And the answer is, kay ang speed sa nilabayan sa sundalo dapat nasa 5.56 meters per second. So medyo hinay-hinay. Kay kung kusgon nga class, okay, mo to kung ingon nga napay posibilidad nga out of place ang grenade or pwede pa maka-dodge ang ato ang kalaban kay sayo kay niabot ng grenade. Okay. Next, projectile motion. Okay, so sa time na ko class, medyo lisod-lisod ning projectile motion. But to tell you what class, kado nga time is medyo wala lang kayo na ko na-realize what makes projectile motion. So ang atong projectile motion class is simply a combination of the following concepts, no? Okay, so the projectile is a two-dimensional motion where it consists a combination of both x and y direction. Okay, take note class nga ang given sa to as a problem is actually ang kitong resultant nga velocity. But since then, ang atong projectile motion consists of both x and y direction, mean to say, ang katong velocity nga given sa problem class, kinahanglan i-breakdown nato siya into two, which is natay velocity at x and velocity at y. Now, this happens when we throw the object with a certain inclination degree. So, matawag lang nato siya nga projectile class pag naa siya indicated angle or let us say naa siya pwede siya kanang iyang na trajectory, no? Kanang mo kuan siya, no? Mo bawog ang ato ang let us say ang nilabayan, no? Or ang ato ang movement sa ato ang object, no? Okay. So next, the concept of constant velocity, vertical motion and free fall were also applied. So projectile motion class is a combination of the three topics. Natay constant velocity, vertical motion and free fall, no? Okay, so what makes nga applicable ang ato ang constant velocity? Okay. Now, on the x direction, constant velocity were applied, no? So, during kung kwando, i-consider lang nato sa may x direction, kay constant daw ang atong velocity. So, if we say constant velocity, acceleration therefore is equal to 0, no? And if it is acceleration equal to 0, both velocity initial and velocity final is equal to each other, no? So let us say velocity initial is equal to velocity final along the x direction. Okay, next. So that makes, since velocity initial along x is equal to velocity final is x, is equal to velocity final x, no? So equal lang sila. So ang atong formula class, let us say the distance formula, so that makes distance formula kitong velocity formula bitaw, no? Kinumdum mo itong velocity formula, average velocity formula, which is d is equal to velocity initial plus velocity final divided by 2 times t. So since equal naman sila class, so makancel tong 1/2, no? So mobalik ta sa tong basic nga formula, which is v is equal to distance over time. So lisan lang nato ang distance with x, no, is because we are referring to the x direction, no, and we have to refer vx is because we're trying to refer to velocity along x, no. So that makes x equal to vx times t, no. So mo lang tong formula magamit along dito sa x, no, nga direction. Okay. Now in y direction, vertical motion and free fall concepts were applied. So during sa y direction class, ang gamiton nato nga concept is vertical motion and free fall, no. So vertical motion, if it is going upward, then kung pag-abot niya sa may y max, no, sa top na nga ato ang velocity final is 0, so diha na ta mag-start og apply og free fall, no, na concept. So ang atong velocity final karon may munang velocity initial sa free fall. Okay, that is along y. So vertical motion is when the object is moving upward direction, and free fall motion began when the object is descending after it reaches its peak distance and final velocity becomes 0, no. Okay. So next, okay, so let us try a sample problem 1, no. So a baseball is thrown with an initial velocity of 100 meters per second. So kusuga, no, 100 meters per second. Mas kusog pa sa katong archer ganiya, no, nga 4 meters per second lang. Okay, so at an angle of 30 degrees above horizontal. So mangutana, how far does the ball reach horizontally from its origin? So pila daw iyang distance x. So sayon ra kay ni siya class, no, given na nga to ang initial velocity nga 100 meters per second. So the first thing we need to do is given na nga tong 100 meters per second, so considering since nga atong sulbo na to is along x direction, meaning to say mag-focus ta sa ato ang x, no, x direction. So therefore pag x direction constant, dito say constant velocity, no. Okay, so constant velocity atong i-apply. So before we go to the constant velocity nga formula, first we must convert 100 meters per second into components in both x and y, no. So therefore ang ato ang velocity initial along x is equal to velocity initial times cosine of 30 degrees. So nganong cosine? It's because in order for us to solve for velocity final, velocity initial along x, di ba adjacent man siya. So ang cosine is intended for adjacent, no. So ang atong hypotenuse na to dire is ang atong velocity initial. So we have velocity initial along x is equal to 100 cosine of 30. So that makes 86.6, no? So check na to, 100 times cosine of 30. Okay, so that is 86.6. Next, how about along y? Actually class, no need to solve for y, no? Kay mag-focus naman ta sa x. But anyway, for compliance lang, okay, so ato na lang pong isolve na lang po nato ang y. So solving for y, so that makes your initial velocity along y. So we have 100 times sine of 30. So y sine, it's because the opposite of 30 degrees is the initial velocity. Mura siya kining kwan class ibalising ni mo dire. So ang atong makuha nato is opposite siya sa initial velocity along y, no. Kini siya ba nga arrow atong ibalising nato dire, so mag-form ta og right triangle. Okay, so mo nang sign natong gamiton. Opposite over hypotenuse. Sa cosine, adjacent over hypotenuse. So that makes your velocity actually class velocity initial along y ni siya, no. So that makes velocity initial along y is equal to 50 meters per second. Okay. Next, na naman tayo initial velocity, no? Along x. Okay. To calculate time, no? So to calculate time, we will be using the gravity acceleration formula. So since during the upward, no? During upward, so pamata, no? Para ma-solve na to ang ato ang t. Okay, magamit taog katong vertical motion, no? So gamit tag acceleration nga formula, but ang atong acceleration nato nga formula is i-replace nato siya og gravity, no? So during the upward is negative, no? Negative. So that makes negative 9.81. So if we simplify this formula, this one is acceleration equal to velocity final minus velocity initial divided by t. So during the upward, so atong velocity final is equal to 0, so that makes this equation like this, no? So negative velocity initial. Okay, so simplify nato, solving for t, nahimo siyang ingon ani, no? Cos multiply times t divided by g, so nahog siya t is equal to minus velocity initial divided by g. Okay, substitute all the values. So naman tayo velocity initial, right? Along y, kitong 50. Okay, so we have 50 divided by 9.81. So y negative 9.81 is because going upward, no? So if we say going upward, negative acceleration, no? Okay, so that makes 50 divided by 9.81. Okay, so we have 5.10 seconds. Now, kining t class is sa isa lang ni siya ka direksyon, mean to say upward lang. So, ang ato ang gi-refer na to diri nga time, in order for us to solve for x, is the total time nga gi-travel niya on this from going up then going down, no? So, total, meaning to say t1 plus t2, no? So, kung pila man atong t1, mo po i-value sa t2. So, mura sa i-times 2 nato siya para ma-solve nato ang total time nga gi-travel sa ball, no? Ball, dili siya ball, no? Okay. So, the total time therefore, so we ato siya i-multiply og 2, no? Kay parehas man ang t1 ug t2. So, we have t1 then t2, no? So, equal naman times 2. So, we have 2 times 5.10. So, ang total time traveled is equal to 10.2. So, nanatay total time class, no? So, total time nga gi-travel ni sa ball. So, we can now calculate for x. Na naman tayo velocity initial along x. Na naman po tayo time. So, masolve na nato ang atuang x nga distance. So, given that ang atuang initial velocity or final velocity or whatever, no? Sa atuang velocity along x, equal naman ang velocity final o velocity initial, kay constant velocity man siya o constant acceleration. Okay. Okay, constant acceleration, no, zero acceleration, constant velocity, no? So therefore 86.6 times 10.2. So therefore ang ato ang x class nga gi-travel sa ball is equivalent to 883.32 meters. So layo ano? So murag halos isa na ka kilometro ang ang gilagputan sa bola. Kusuga siguro pagkalabay oy. Okay, so medyo dili kay siya realistic. So dili tao ang naglabay ni class, no? Kusog ra kayo 100 meters per second. Okay, mura na siya. No? Okay, so good. Next. Okay, so muna dito, no? And sa ato ang chapter 3, no? Part 2. Okay. So, I guess murag kinahanglan pa ba nako i-discuss tong mga nabilin? Ayun na lang siguro class, no? Gidong centrifugal acceleration, di man nato ma-relate. Okay. So, kung natay time class, siguro ibutang lang nato nga dili lang ni siya summer. So, pwede nako to ma-discuss, no? But for the meantime, medyo short ang ato ang time sa summer. So, ato na lang pilian nato ang mga topics class, no? Okay. So, For this chapter 3, so I'll be leaving you with some exercises or assignment, okay, to solve, to practice the topics, no? Okay, given nga na a stone that is thrown straight upward with a speed of 20 meters per second and it is caught on its way down at a point 5 meters above where it was thrown. So, pangutana, how fast it was going when it was caught? Then, ang second question, how long did it take the trip? So, we're talking about the time. So, next assignment, problem 2 for the assignment. So, we have F-14 Tomcat fighter plane. Kaya idol kay na ko ni nga kuan ba? Na fighter plane. Muna siyang sa Top Gun, no? Okay, so, itong original nga Top Gun, dili itong bago nga Top Gun. Okay, so we have F-14 Tomcat fighter plane is flying at 15 meters per second. So, ginayagdagan mura dili magatuan. 15 meters per second, parallel above to the ground, flat surface at 100 meters. Meaning to say, class, nga naglupad ang airplane, parallel siya sa ground. Og ang iyahang parallel distance is equal to 100 meters. So, muta na. How far must the distance from the target to drop the missile and hit the target, no? So, ang pasabot niya, class, is pila yang distance x from the target nga i-release niya ang missile nga sakto, class, nga mo-projectile siya ug maigo ang target, no? Okay. So, given na ang mga answer key, class, so ang ako lang gusto is provide a proper solution and get the answer, no? So, ang inyong answer key ninyo muna siyang magsilbi ninyong guide. Okay. So, if you have questions and clarifications, so right now we will be going to the next chapter, no? So, mili kong mga topics sa to ang chapter nga medyo relevant sa to ang course sa tong physics. Okay, dagan actually class sa physics, dagan yung kayo siyang topic sa physics. Yun nga lang, lian lang siguro nato ang ma-relate nato sa to ang topic, and also it will not dili kay pud siya mag-overlap sa ato ang mga sunod ninyo nga mga subjects pohon, no? Para sa nang dynamics, no? Ang dynamics ninyo kung ang nama po yung dynamics diri sa inyong physics, no? Kini nga subject. So ako na lang gilikayan, wala na lang ako gi-discuss. So nag-focus na lang ta sa tuang kinematics, no? Okay. So napagin siya mga topic, class, no? So I'm suggesting mag-discuss siguro ko about heat, but okay, so time will come. Okay, so if you have questions, clarifications, you may PM me, then okay, comment, no? About this one. Dito say, message lang ko ninyo. Okay, what do you feel about the subject matter? Okay, so thank you for your time. God bless.